this famous person? Well, you'll find out in just a moment on that exciting and hilarious television game, Masquerade Party, brought to you by Esquire Shoe Polishes, makers of Esquire Boot Polish, the polish that puts a looking-glass shine on your shoes, and Esquire Flannel White, the white shoe cleaner that makes your shoes whiter than new, kitten soft, too. And now, here's your genial master of ceremonies for Masquerade Party, Peter Donald, Esquire!
Very good, thank you. Good evening. Well, what a parade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Masquerade Party. This is the show where celebrities from all walks of life come in fabulous disguises and make-ups to try and stump our panel of experts who have to figure out who they are in real life. We get started, as usual, by meeting our distinguished panel. First, our boy with the big, big smile, for whom I've written a song. Bobby, Bobby Sherwood King with the wild front teeth. Bobby Sherwood, there he is. And next to Bobby, we have that 5'11" bundle from heaven on Channel 7, Dagmar herself. And next to Dagmar, we have our poetic sage who made this reflection on a wicked world, quote, purity is obscurity, Ogden Nash. And last in the gay little daisy outfit there, our widely read authoress who this week let Mr. Dunninger read her mind. And we hope he finished reading it because she's going to need it tonight for sure. Ilka Chase. All right, panel, on your toes. And I do mean toes because last week we just got started with our mystery masquerader. It is back again tonight to try and stump you. And here it is, introducing Masquerader number 1. Just sit right down there, sir. And you realize that the clue that you see on your home screens is not seen by the panel at any time. And as usual, our masquerader's getup is in some way a clue to its identity, maybe place of birth or home or an event in its life or part of its occupation, any one of a million things. And now, would you mind saying a few things just to get the panel started?
Stop, fellow, Winston Churchill. Stop, fellow.
Now let's tell the folks at home and in the studio who our masquerader really is. All right, panel, I see by my little notebook here you used up 12 seconds last week. That means you have 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go, and we will start with Bobby Sherwood.
That's a pretty jazzy outfit you're wearing there, Dad. Are you by any chance the doorman at number 10 Downing Street?
Oh, don't be silly, old Pip.
Old Pip?
Old Pip, yeah.
Rather.
Old Pip Pop.
Well, are you disguised as a specific character, like, say, Raffles?
Oh, no, chap, no, I have nothing whatsoever to do with Raffles, lottery, bingo, or anything like that. Don't be ridiculous.
No, it is not a specific character.
Let's not be ridiculous about one other thing, huh? This is a woman, right?
Positively brilliant bully for you.
Yes, wizard show, yes, it's a woman. 1 minute gone.
Well, about that outfit you're wearing there, are you a dancer in real life? You know, dancers sometimes wear...
Well, I've tripped the light fantastic a bit, Bill. Yes.
Yeah, but not primarily known for dancing as a profession.
No. It's a sideline, you know.
Well, are you British or of British extraction?
Don't be silly, Bobby. I'm from Chicago.
I got more news for you. I just ran out of questions, but I think you just let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, never mind. We are not going to go from the cat out of the bag. We are going to dag.
How are you? That's unusual. Are you from Hollywood?
She just said she's...
No, from Chicago. That's right. I wasn't listening. I was so carried away sitting next to you in Ogden.
Do you mean working in Hollywood?
I'm not going to say what I meant. I may get in trouble.
Well, like who?
No, are you Barbara Britton? You know Britain, Great Britain?
Britain? Barbara Britain. Oh, that's a good one,
Yeah.
Johnny.
I'm glad you liked
Oh,
it.
here it goes again. No slugging tonight. Yes, that was-
Are you in show business?
Yes.
Yes. Honey, are you famous for playing men?
Exactly how do you mean that?
Well, I meant like,
Yeah, straighten this one out, fellas.
you know how I meant it. No, I meant like Signa Hassett, you know, like who played the man in the house on 92nd Street.
I never went near that house.
No. No, and very definitely not known for playing
I hear it
gentlemen.
did need a new coat of paint anyway. Is this disguise in some way connected with your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the costume as a whole, but the connection is with the name.
Then it's some part of the
3 minutes.
costume that would give us a tip to what people would call her.
Like people would call me.
Yes. Well, that's
Yes,
nice.
the part of the costume will help you. I believe that's your 5, and we have Ogden next.
Oh.
Well, I'm looking at the costume. The most obvious thing at the moment, madam, is that topper that you're wearing. Does that lead us into anything? Or am I barking up the wrong hat on...
Doesn't lead you to a thing.
That is not the connection, Ogden.
the lady has never appeared in film or television of top-up.
No, not tougher.
Well, she looks very much to me like a dude. I wonder if she could be along with Howdy Doody on...
No.
I don't think
that
so.
is not the connection.
Those are not the type of strings I use, yes.
No.
is the connection the cane?
No.
No.
It's 4 minutes gone.
I see a gleam in Ilka's eye.
Would you care
I'll
to
waive
pass?
my rights.
Okay.
The connection is not the monocle.
How is she putting that?
It's
Negatively?
the connection,
or
the monocle.
Is the connection the monocle? Yes, the connection is the monocle.
The name
Wait a minute.
Monica. Monica. No, Monica McClose. I don't know.
You want to pass to
Yeah, I'll
Bobby?
pass because I know the Monica.
The time is...
Just gave yourself away. Monica Lewis.
Monica Lewis, yes. Let me see if we can get some of this drop off here. Of course, that's a terrible pun that I believe I made once on the
Monica
show
Lewis, yeah.
when somebody came with a monocle and I said Monica Lewis, and we decided when we got the real in-person beauty here, there is the beautiful face of Monica Lewis. Oh, looks fine, looks wonderful. And I was going to say the well-known songstress, but boy, you're going beyond that now. I've caught 2 things you've done on television with the heavy dramatics.
Yes, I tell you.
Oh, I tell you.
I'm getting to be a regular thespian.
Yeah, you really are. This is some actress, this kid. I've known her quite a while, too. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
How's the record album going? What is it? Fools
Fools
Rush?
Rush In. Yes, that's just to let the people know that I haven't forsaken singing in spite of the dramatic show.
Oh, no, never. Now, let's find out what we did here. You keep this accent going. You will be the new Penelope Dudley Ward. Let's see. How do we go there, Renee?
264 seconds were used, Peter.
$264 to your favorite charity, Monica. What is that?
Well, it's the Heart Fund, Peter.
They will get our check for $264. And, Dad, this is what you need the most. There's an Esquire footman who'll send you a year's
Thank you.
supply. Stay that way. Thanks, Monica. Good night.
Don't touch that dial. The golden years of television will be right back.
I hope Dr. Case doesn't forget to lace up the patient. That's all. Now introducing Masquerader number 2. All right. Mr. Masquerader, could we have a few well-chosen words from you, distinguished sir, just to get the panel going?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me direct your attention to the 4 clowns on my right.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the 4 clowns, you can hang on to that if you want.
Thank you.
Now, let's tell everyone who our masquerader really is. Oh, righty, my four confused clowns. You have 5 minutes at $1 a second, and this time I'm going to start with Mr. Ogden Nash.
Well, Peter, I just wonder whether he can repeat that opening statement while drinking a glass of water.
It did seem to come from somewhere, didn't it?
Mr. Masquerade, I presume that you're tired as a circus ringmaster. Are you associated with the circus in real life?
No, sir.
Well, are you on one of those TV circuses, the Big Top or Super Circus?
No.
No. He thinks you're Mary Hartline. We got him fooled.
Well, a ringmaster is a sort of high-hatted announcer. He announces a circus act. Are you in real life an announcer?
I am not an announcer, but in my business I do not talk much.
I want to see those lips move.
I'm sorry, no special effects out there. Take your chances, kid.
Well, now, circus life can be very hazardous for many of the performers. Is your real-life occupation rather hazardous, sir?
Not for me.
No. That's right, no.
Well, there are a lot of wild animals in the circus. Do you work with wild beasts in real life?
No, but I expect to work with one very soon.
Ooh, gee. Oh.
I'm glad he wasn't looking at me.
Yeah, don't let that answer throw you. It's some answer. We'll hear about that. I believe that's your 5, Ogden. Ilka Chase.
I have a sort of eerie idea, Ogden. This ring connection, sir, we're looking for, you wouldn't be maybe Mr. Tommy Manville or something. That
I have not been married that many times, but I wished I had his money.
If not the bride's.
Ah.
Well, you said that animals were not connected, but could you possibly be a symbol of an animal, sort of, something like the Republican elephant? Do you herd Republicans together like Mr. Leonard Hall, somebody of that kind?
Madame, I am not an elephant, and I do not work for peanuts.
Oh, that's a beauty. Oh. Hey, 2 minutes gone.
Well, could you have been in a recent movie about a circus life?
A recent movie?
Yeah.
Well, no.
No?
Well, does your disguise, this ringmaster disguise, does this have something to do with your occupation?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. One more question.
Are you in the entertainment world?
No.
No, not in show business. Bobby Sherwood, it's up to you.
I have a hunch this fellow is in sports. Am I correct?
Oh.
You could possibly be.
Well, now, ring must be the connection, so you must be a boxer, sir.
Could be.
Yes, sir.
It could be, or it is?
It is.
It is.
You've hit it.
I notice I detect a little accent here. Are you from a foreign country originally?
I was born in Missouri.
You tell me you're Davy Crockett, and I'm quitting.
That's 3 minutes gone. This is wonderful.
You were born in Missouri with an accent like that?
Yes. With an accent like
This must be the far corner of Missouri. Ogden, do you have any idea?
Well, no, Missouri throws me. I thought we might have Mr. Rocky Marciano there, but I thought he was from Fall River.
I thought we had Kid Gavilan there.
Do we have Jack Dempsey?
No, he's preparing to face a wild animal soon. I thought he might be going up. What are the matches that are scheduled?
Mr. Bobo Olson, is he coming back?
I don't think.
No, I don't think he's facing any wild animals soon.
Well, can we get into the weight class?
Are you a welterweight, sir?
No.
No?
Are you a fighter?
Oh, Dad.
I didn't know.
Oh, yes, he's a fighter. You're
I
fighting
bet he's a
the
good
1
one,
minute
too.
to go.
Yeah.
Are you a light heavy?
I beg your pardon?
Are you a light heavy?
I am not.
Is he down under that? Is
Well,
he...
under this paraphernalia.
Yeah, is he
it's difficult
are you a
to-
lightweight?
I would, you say, you said what weights you were not? You're not a welterweight?
I'm not.
And he's not a heavyweight.
Light heavyweight?
I am a light heavyweight.
Yes, light heavyweight.
heavyweight.
Yeah, it is a light heavyweight, yeah.
A light heavyweight. Wait a minute.
Well, he couldn't be Archie Moore.
I don't know why not.
What? I'm at the other end of the stick.
Let me take this off. What do you mean he couldn't be Archie Moore?
Well, I didn't think he'd put on a mustache over the mustache.
There is Archie Moore, if you want. All right,
What did he say?
back to the neutral corner.
Boy, he has a strong
Come back to the
hand.
neutral corner. And of course, well, that was wonderful. I love the accent bit. I thought we dug up Kid Chocolate for a guest spot. Isn't that wonderful?
No, but one mustache over the other. That's what held me off.
Yeah, and very good, too. This is some actor. I guess the one thing that you have on your mind now is the championship fight with Rocky, isn't it?
Yes, and I might play a bit in some show on Broadway.
Oh, you're going to do that, too? Oh, and he's got other irons in the fire.
Those critics are the wild beasts.
He's handling show people now, aren't you? You're sponsoring an orchestra.
I'm sponsoring the greatest saxophone player in the world, who is Lucky Thompson. And I was wondering why Lucky can't get before the public and perform like he should. He's a real artist, and I think that Bobby Sherwood knows him.
That's right. Bobby knows him well.
Really probably the greatest instrumentalist in the world.
I wish I had a fellow like you handling me, may I say. Oh, let those agents talk. Well, here we go. Let's see. Did we go the distance or just short of it?
The panel went down for the count of 266 seconds.
$266 to your favorite charity, Archie.
All right. How about the Fun for the Blind?
The Fun for the Blind? Yes, sir. They'll get our check. And, this is because you got a lot of boot to clean there now. Thanks ever so much. Lots of luck to you, champ.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show. Wonderful. Okay, everybody. Go out and buy Lucky Thompson's new record. He's got Moonlight in Vermont and Flamingo. And all right, here we go. Introducing Masquerader number 3. I'd like to point out again, the clue you see on your home screen is not seen by the panel. We have a pair of masqueraders this time. We won't tell you if one is more famous than the other, and you may address your questions to either one panel. Would either one of you like to say something in this mic? Suppose you get that right close in the middle so we can hear what you want to say.
Is it necessary that I sit beside this tramp?
Well, I don't know. You have to sit there for a little while. Now, what we're going to do this time, we're going to keep everybody in the dark just for a while and let you play the game with us. And I think I will start this time with Miss Ilka Chase.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Well, Mr. Artist, are you and your vagabond chum there, are you related in real life?
Do not call this man my chum. We are not related.
No, they are not related, but let's tell everybody who they really are in real life. Okay, Miss Chase, take over.
Well, do you work together as a team, perhaps?
Leo mine, ours work saloon. You got $5 for a cup of coffee?
$5 for a cup of coffee?
Yes, ma'am. I have to tip the waiter.
Well, let me see. Is one of you gentlemen possibly more famous than the other?
Whoever speaks the first is the most famous.
Yeah, that might be true. I would say that these two gentlemen are equally famous, Hilton.
Well, sir, you, Mr. Hobo, is your costume possibly connected with your place of birth? Do you hail from Hoboken, New Jersey, or anything like that?
No, nothing like that. Not from Hoboken. That's some...
Ladies, I was born on the right side of the track.
These guys are born under the tracks, doesn't he?
All right,
well,
let's get back on the track.
Let me see. You, sir, I'm going to change a little bit. You, sir, are you an artist in real life?
No, lady, but I like to draw people.
Maybe he likes to hang, draw, and quarter them.
No, I better straighten that out because that's your last question. He's not famous for being an artist. He draws people another way, and that's the 2-minute mark, and I believe we go to Mr. Bobby Sherwood.
Well, now, Dad, you said you weren't involved as a painter, or you are not actually a painter, but could you be somebody who's famous in some other field who paints on the side, like Henry Fonda or Frank Sinatra, somebody like that?
No, sir.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I noticed...
I would say this, that possibly both these gentlemen could paint the town red on occasion, or help to, but I don't... I think that...
I see.
May not get you anywhere.
No.
I just threw it in.
Our genial master of ceremonies.
Now that you have me completely confused, Peter, I noticed that you fellas were fooling around with brushes, both of you. Either one of you cats play the drums?
The only things I plays, horses. That's the reason I look the way that I do.
And that's the way the accent is slipping, too.
Well, now, the artist there, let me see. Are you a different kind of an artist in real life? Let's say, are you a singer?
No, I do not sing.
See this way. He'll sing.
No, this is not a singer, Bob.
Well, Mr. Hobo, are you in real life a bum?
That's very dirty.
No, I meant by that, are you maybe one of the Brooklyn Dodgers, who they call bums?
Oh, they're nice bums. They're my friends, those Brooklyn bums.
But, this is not one of the Brooklyn Dodgers, Bob.
Well, this is nothing personal, but hobos are pretty well known for traveling by themselves and staying alone. Are you someone who likes to be by himself?
I likes to be alone. Grace Kelly, Marilyn Monroe, some of that nice southern hair.
No, I don't think this person likes to really be alone. I think he likes to have people jamming around all the time. I believe that's your 5. We go to Dagmar. 4 minutes gone.
Well, they haven't established that you're entertainers. Are you entertainers yourself?
No, I do not entertain this gentleman in a way maybe you might call what he does.
Not professional.
Oh, then he said something about coffee, so maybe you have a place of business. Did I ever work for you professionally?
Did you ever work for me professionally? Maybe you called it professionally.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I'm sorry. We've got to call time.
Mr. Bum.
We just ran out. I'm
I'll
very
go back to
sorry.
Mr. Bum. I know who that
Well, who is it?
Thanks for his eyes. Lou Walters.
That's Lou Walters. Who's the big bum here?
Toots Short.
Toots Short. Let's try and take some of this. Of course, we have here the gentleman who calls all his friends affectionately crumb bums, and that's why we made him up as one of the nicest bums in New York and one of the nicest bums in the restaurant business, one of the most famous people in the restaurant business. There is and over here, of course, Mr. Lou Walters of the Latin Quarter and many other shows around the country, who is one of the greatest impresarios in our business. And there you are. Now, gentlemen, we're a little pressed for time here. Do you want to find out how much money you made?
I'd like to hear the loot.
All right, let's see what the loot is, Renee.
263 seconds.
263. I'm going to call that 264. It splits easier in case you want to. You want to cut it up, Tootsie?
Yeah, we'll split. I'll split mine. The baseball players' fund.
Baseball players' fund. How about you, Lou?
Well, I think I'll give mine to the actors, the AGBA Welfare Fund.
All right, they will get our check. And, Toots, I have something for you, for little Rory and all the kids. There's one of our Masquerade Party games. Thanks ever so much. We're going to send you the Esquire footman later. You got too much to go with. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you, Nelson. And now here we go again, introducing Masquerader number 4. Right down here, sir, this is our mystery masquerader. We give no clues to anybody at all. We just have a few moments with him until the time runs out, and then we bring him back next week. I'll turn it over to Miss Dagmar with a cute ponytail. Daggy?
Thank you, shall I say?
Oh, all right.
Are you somebody who's in their second childhood?
No, that won't help you at all.
Isn't it about time you started shaving?
Well...
Excuse me, Peter, I must interrupt. Time's run out, and the panel used 6 seconds, and I'll have to take this masquerader with me.
Okay, you're welcome. This masquerader has gone out at the 6-second mark, but you know what happens. He'll be back next week, and we'll pick up from where we left off. And in just a moment, we will have one last look at him. Okay. Now, let's have that last look at our masquerader. There it is. And our lovely timekeeper, Renee, is going to rush it off in the usual taxi so the panel can't find out who it is. And we will say now good night to our panel. Good night, Ilka Chase.
Good night.
Ogden Nash. Good night. Dagmar. And Bobby Sherwood. Oh, and friends, Before I say goodnight, I want to remind you again to try those fine Esquire polishes. Esquire boot polish for your shoes, Esquire scuff coat for your children's shoes, and Esquire flannel white for your white shoes. And come back next week and help us unwig the bigwigs on television's most exciting game, Masquerade Party. We'll expect you then. Good night.
Gowns by Milgrams and Nat Kaplan. Technical Director Lou Terrell. We invite you to stay tuned for the fabulous new program, Penny to a Million, which follows immediately from Hollywood on most of these stations. Johnny Olson speaking. Good night.